Hello, this is Forrest Price with your Monday Moments. Today I'm back on the Seven Deadly Sins series. Today we're going to talk about wrath. What is wrath? It's revenge, it's anger, which is, it's part of everyone's life. Everyone gets angry. It's how we go from there. What steps we do to correct ourselves. Because there are plenty of people with anger problems. Our prisons are full of people that are not just violent, they just had one bad day of anger. People are killed by automobiles based on road rage. You might have been with your spouse 30 years, never struck them, but one act of anger, anything can happen. So, and a lot of us love revenge. Instead of coping with the issue, all we can think about is the revenge. And you'll never get the answer you truly want, even with the revenge. What do you actually gain? Some sense of what? You got them back? You don't ever get them back. They're never going to feel the way that you felt based on their betrayal or whatever event happened. So, I'm going to delve right into probably the biggest thing we are angry about. Well, let me first just say, like I said before, everyone gets angry. It's human nature. The important thing is how you react to it and control your feelings of anger. I mean, if you let anger control you, you might hurt the loved ones in your life. So, when you lash out in anger, it can create fear and tension in a relationship, lack of trust, and especially when you're in a situation where the relationship isn't equal. If you lash out at your boss, that could mean your job. So, you've got to be able to control your anger. So, this won't be a long one. I've had a lot to do today, and I'm tired, but I'm not going to I won't say ever because it might happen, but it hasn't happened yet. Not going to go without a video. So, let's delve right into the biggest one, is how anger affects relationships. So, what do you do when your spouse cheats on you? What do you do? I've been cheated on. I know how I reacted or how I should have reacted. The first thing is probably to hold off on any long-term decisions. If you're living with that person, move out. Have them move out. Don't necessarily break up or get out of their life. There might be kids involved. You probably have tied up financially. So, but you definitely need a break. You can't be in that, because you're going to have one side that's either constantly trying to have you forgive them or constantly making excuses or, maybe even blaming you for what happened, which I will get to a little bit later. So, hold off on making a quick decision because you need time to process it. Because that is, that's the break in trust. Especially if you fully trusted them, gave your whole heart, and, that's the ultimate betrayal. So, that's the first thing. Don't make any quick, long-term decisions. Process it first. See what your emotions are, week or so, a month, even up to 6 months, especially if it's a marriage. So, 2, I want you to avoid retaliation or revenge. A lot of people quickly want to get back at that person by doing something out of character or out of who they are. So you might want to repeat the act because of what they did. You're not getting back at them, you're only hurting yourself. So, or someone want to lash out and burn a car, their clothes, or something. Again, what satisfaction do you get out of that? They lose their clothes. Okay, fine, they get more. What do you get? It doesn't make you feel better. You might have a temporary smile on your face. The pain's still there. So try and hold off on that. Then you got to recognize your feelings. A lot of times, especially with men, we don't know what to feel. We're quick to anger, but then after that, then what? We're built up to be men, so when something happens like that, we don't feel very manly, or we'll try and do whatever to prove we're manly based on that. So we need to recognize our feelings and know what you can accept and what you can't. Discuss why the cheating happened. A lot of times that person's been telling you or giving you clues for a long time that this might happen. So it's quick to blame the person who cheated, but a lot of times it happens based on the fact that they might be trying to change you. They want you to be something you're not, which is basically a sign that the relationship isn't going to work or the marriage isn't going to work. If they have to cheat, so find out what the reason is, but also be cautious, because if you are dealing with an uncaring person, they'll blame you for something, and so understand what the reasons are, or what they said the reasons are. It'll help you cope with it, even if it's embarrassing, even if it's unmanly, even if it's just a man telling a woman, "Oh, I was drunk," or whatever, which is an excuse. Find out what their reasons were. Seek counseling. I don't know if counseling would help me, but it might. Create a support network. Get some close friends that are not judgmental, friends who aren't going to go tell the world. Because if you stay with this person, you still need their reputation intact. So be careful who you tell. Because once you tell somebody, you basically ruin their character and their status forever. I mean, family's never going to want them to come over. They're always going to get funny looks. So you need a support system that's going to keep their mouth shut, but still be there, and not like cringe whenever you call because they know what you're calling for. You also don't have to overdo it too. So, that's me. I went the manly route, took it on the chin, and stayed a lot longer than I should. So, I know next time, if it ever happened again, I wouldn't even need the 6 months to 1 month to 3 month. I'm out of there. So